take the back and I split it at Williamson. I'ma be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram, one-on-one cast iron skillet. Way I've been raising my prices, I'm grateful as ever, cause it took a village. Way I've been a shorty, she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm no longer working, I'm not really feeling. Needed a breath, so I bit on the bullet. I still got some cracks in my molars. Get on a flight at my Broward headquarters as soon as the weather get cold. 7 consecutive strikes like professional bowler. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats, the digits.
I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever...
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Mountaineers and the Nightmares. All right, ready to go here. This is Corbin Carroll.
Olympus, the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And before the pitch, he steps off. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway.
7 o'clock.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. And there's a ball. Beltran goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. And that's too high.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle, Paris. To first, 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Gil Hodges will hit next.
Gil Hodges.
That misses, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
That just misses. 2-2. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's off the wall, but foul. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Roger Clemens. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Tried hitting 101, and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swings and misses, and that is strike 1. Curve in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Handles, throws to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here comes Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him swinging for the strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now it's going to be Chase Headley. Arrieta back to work. And that's way high. Ball 1. Left field, way back there. Doby going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Scott Rowland, the next to hit.
Number 27.
Just missed. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And the righty deals. That to right. Tatis brings it in with a nice run and grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jason Kipnis stands in now and watches strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Missed with a changeup. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's inside.
Inside, ball 2.
Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Oh,
Carlos Santana, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. Third out. Back here at Coors Field, Anthony Santander at the plate.
Anthony Santander.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
One ball, two strikes.
Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So digging in, Ted Simmons. And a swing and a miss.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
On the ground right side, 4. And they get the out. Larry Doby digging in now. And there's the strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
two strikes.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Not in time. He's safe.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-1. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to.
They get the force, and that is the inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And now Ken Griffey Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Next pitch is outside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Corbin Carroll digs in now. There goes the runner. They pitch out.
1-0.
And crispy throw. Save. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's way high. And that's ball 2. He was late there. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now 2-2. And that one hammered. Tatis going back. Onto the warning track. And he hauls it in. Runner tags at second. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Inside, just missed. And that one fouled off. Outside low. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one high in the air to left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back here in Denver, set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one is inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Santana collects, fires the first. In time to get him. One away and a strikeout.
Right fielder.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ball one, no strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
That one in triple digits.
Love to see it.
One ball,
power versus power right there.
And that's down and away. Tried to check his swing there. Now it appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and that ends the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Ground ball up the middle. Marte gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Chase Headley. Inside just missed. Headley in his 13th season, 28 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
On the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Just missing there. And the count is even, 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. So up next, Scott Rowland. Flied to right his first time. That one fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And delivers outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground, right side. Paris sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper.
Harper.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground at first, and he takes it himself for the out. Next to hit, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Santana makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. Going 1.
0-1's the count.
Just off the inside edge. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
The shortstop takes the ball. Check swing, and that's a ball. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here is Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
Arrieta back to work. And that misses. Ball 1.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Marte hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Doby going after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, and here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Just missed.
That's just out. Hey. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Late swing, foul to the left. Simmons gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air, left field. Carroll makes the grab, 1 away. So digging in, Kyron Paris. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Swings here and blasts one left field. Carroll ranges back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Base is empty, one away. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one at triple digits. Still only one out here in the inning. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Back up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Tatis in now. Takes ball one off the plate. He's safe at second, and that was not close. To third. Slings it across, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
Now batting,
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. 0-2 in this one. And the runner's coming home. Pitch in the dirt, and they tag him out. And we're back. And here is Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby.
Well, after scoring runs,
Jr.
this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And there's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Gregory Soto.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way.
Back safely. This one in the dirt. That one hammered center field. That's back. Goodbye, home run. He hammers one out to center. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And that's in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Justin Martinez gets the call from the pen. Now here is Chase Headley. That's in there. Strike one. And fouled off.
1 ball.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Scott rolling. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kipnis now at the plate. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Griffey on his horse. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here is Bryce Harper.
First baseman number 3, Bryce Harper.
And he grounds one to the right side. The tag, and he's out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Santander up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 outs. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Swinging a foul straight back. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Carroll makes the play, and the inning is over. Back here in Denver, and now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. And strike 1 to the catcher, Martinez. Goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Simmons makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Ball inside.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. Now Bobby Witt Jr. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
And it's fouled away. That's to 3rd. De La Cruz fires over to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Chedz. Simmons That's off the inside corner. 1-0. The 1-1 is fouled off. Rolling. Hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the left fielder, Larry Doby. Fastball is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. And that one missing low. Late with the swing there.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just off the outside edge. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Pitch misses. And that's ball 2. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
First and second, 1 out. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Left field. Carroll gets under it. Brings it in. 2 away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. In the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Coors Field. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Up and in, and 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High in the air, out to right. And it's caught for the out. So up next, Carlos Beltran. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 with the count.
Just misses there.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And now the count is full, and another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Runner takes off. Pitch is high.
You got to
throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Started to swing, held up. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Chase Headley will hit next. Late on that fastball.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And now 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the 3rd. Baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's off the outside edge. And the count's full. Goes down looking. Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And there's 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that's strike 1. And this is inside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Upstairs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And now the shortstop, Ketel Marte.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Mason Miller, on to pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss. Missed. That by a mile, and it's 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Kipnis up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And another ball. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings. And now the catcher comes up to him. Carlos Santana. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom 9, and here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Slap the other way, foul. Swing and a foul out of play. That one misses in the dirt. And there's a ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's the left fielder, Larry Doby. Inside, and it's 1-0. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Paris in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back here in Denver, the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. Miller back to work. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Witt at the plate now, and that's inside.
1-0.
Outside low, and now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
with the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. On a line out towards center. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. This one lifted in the air, left field. Doby brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ball. Park. We're in extras here. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings and misses. 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That one missing inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Santana collects, fires the first. Gets in. One away on a drop 3rd strike. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. To the right side. Save! Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to 3rd. And he won around. Just enough that time. Ball 1 there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And just misses with that one. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Got to go right after him here. Don't want to walk in that winning run. Let's see what happens.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Next one just misses. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
That one missed.
He's going to have to find a way to get back in the zone. Good thing for the hitter. Should expect a strike right here, knowing the pitcher can't walk him.
Winning run at 3rd. 2 down. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Swung on, belted. Carroll hustling after it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field. And now, Carlos Beltran. The new pitcher in the game, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
0-1.
And that is downstairs. 1-1. And that one is inside. And now it's even up.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Digging in, Gil Hodges. To the left side, but it is well foul.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Man at second. And it's fouled off. And the 0-2. And that one upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And misses inside. Fought off foul. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. So 2 down now, and here is Scott Rowland, and that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. Misses outside, and that's ball 2. And he swings over the top there.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one is back. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So 2 down. Jason Kipnis, the next to hit. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one is off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, he's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, Carlos Santana. First pitch, just misses. And he hits a ground ball right side, takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ketel Marte making a move at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Ricky Henderson. That finds the mark on the inside corner. And that one fouled off. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And a swing and a miss. 1 out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Gets under and pops it up. Hodges makes the play. That's out number 2. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the left fielder, Larry Doby. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. So now a pinch hitter, Jackie Robinson, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that'll do it.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
When I first met you, baby, everything I wasn't any battle, gonna shed on your blue eyes around him. How could I resist the color of your stare? It doesn't compare. Times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down when I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. Water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. Oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. Water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime. I won't be running out anytime. I won't be running out anytime soon.
Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanted us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, till they gotta I go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The cover in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back.
I be gone.
Hope you watching your
Watch my back. Stay gon' run on how they come.
Hope you watching.
Get your life for get back. Tell me if you with that.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tú gastaste en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huelen mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Women se me pegan, huelen mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Sobran los recursos. Cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio.